Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Liz and welcome back to Age of Engineering. In the last episode, we were working on making a couple of new, more machines so that we can start auto-processing our ores. This is going to be more important later when we're going to have resources coming in from our void ore miner that is going to be kind of powered all the time, and other types of like quarries and anything like that that we want to set up. And basically it's going to replace eventually this small storage crate with a interface with our applied logistics system so that we can automatically kind of import everything we need. But this is not up and running for a couple of reasons. One is we don't have power over here. That's something I really can't do anything about right now. I think I have enough power lines to pull it over, but we might do that, we might not. I haven't really decided that. I didn't dig out the basement here yet. To be perfectly honest, I haven't really had much chance to do much prep work for this. I did, however, go to the Nether, so we now have a good bit of soul sand. So we can take out a good bit of this, and we're going to make some solarium and go from there. As you see, I'm wearing my hazmat suit, by the way. This is not for the solarium. This is for me actually working on IC2 stuff. So we are almost out of uranium in our reactor right now. We're still making uranium with the molecular transformer, and that is going just fine. We just need to get more uranium-235 so we can make more of the quad fuel cells, and this will work just fine. These guys are almost depleted, but we do have 3.5 iridium here, plus we have technically 2 more in the chest. So things aren't going bad with that. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. How are we doing for power? Just fine. Cool. So let's take out the lead dust and the stone dust. I have a bunch of iron because I want to make a handful of blocks so that we can 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 so that we can make a bunch of the little tube thingies that are required for the uranium fuel. What are they called? The fuel rods, the actual like container for them. So, yeah, that is what I've been working on over here. Other than going to the Nether, I really, like I said, haven't done too much prep work with all of this. Mostly just because I don't really know what to do right now. We just need to kind of do that, and then I have plans on what I want to work on today, which we'll get to in a little bit. So I'm going to put this lead dust in here. We're going to need a machine chassis. So that we can make the slice and splice. So this is what we were working towards, where you need the solarium, and I was totally just wasting time so we can get some solarium. We're going to need skulls. Creeper head will work just fine, and because we're going to need a couple zombie skulls for other things. And we're going to need some iron, which I have. Cool. So we are going to need shears. We're going to need sticks for an axe. I believe we're going to need another one, but we'll get to that in a moment. So machine frame, all this stuff are mob head, and those 2 guys, it makes the slice and splice. So this thing is incredibly useful for making high-level Ender IO stuff. Solarium is kind of a special material. It's useful only for certain things. But we are going to need another axe and a set of shears. So as long as the durability is good, it doesn't really matter what kind you use. It doesn't actually, you probably won't waste through these unless you make a lot of stuff. We're going to need some silicon, which in fact I think I have some. I found some more silicon dioxide that I haven't used, so I went ahead and made that a little bit different. And we are trying to make filters, because we need the advanced filters, so Z-Logic controllers, in order to make anything worthwhile with our auto system over here. The normal filters just aren't good enough. So we're going to make some advanced ones, and just need the redstone. That'll do its thing. Do we have any capacitors that would help it? I think the capacitors are... where? There they are. Nice hungry. Good hungry enhanced. What is it that we're going to want? Good planting. Satiable, insatiable. Clean cut? Simple clean cut, maybe? Prima hungry. I don't know what a lot of these are. Enhanced planting wonder. That one we're going to use. Enhanced hungry, enhanced capacitor. So the like name of the capacitor, the unstable hiding impossible capacitor, tells you what it does, I believe. So nice hot would probably be the alloy smelter. I'm not sure what insatiable is, or hungry, but capacitor would be, so capacitor dud means it's probably going to reduce the overall like internal storage. Enhance big, enhance, yeah. Let's just use this. Let's see if this one's good or not. So if we see, this has 100,080 RF per tick, 160. That looks to be a lot better. And we're actually going to want a handful of these. So we're going to make a couple of these. And that is considerably faster. Our power is kind of keeping up, so that's good. But yeah, I can store a lot more power. We need more solarium if we want to do more. So that is a thing. We can make more solarium. That's not a problem. We have. I found it's actually kind of difficult to find soul sand in the Nether. I found a single patch that was decent. It gave me a little over 2 stacks. So if I need to go back and get more, that's fine. But for now, we're not going to worry about it. So we need paper and the redstone in my inventory. So we just need paper. Did we have stuff? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've recorded this, so I don't remember everything I was doing or where things were. If I have more paper or not. Oh, I can't wait to have not industrial craft, applied energistics. I despise industrial craft. Yeah, I've never really cared for industrial craft. It's difficult. But let's go ahead and we're gonna grab this. I have a feeling we made a bunch of sugarcane in here. Yeah. So we have plenty of sugarcane. So let's make some paper. And make an advanced item filter. And I just kind of want to show off what all this can do. So I will probably set up most of the rest of this later. What we're going to want is, so greens go in here. So we're going to want to have a filter in here. And we have basically 10 slots here that we can do for ores. So whatever ores we need to set up in here, we can do that. And then blue also goes in there. So things that get smelted and then sag milled. Oh, I think that was for like the gravel and cobblestone and stuff. So just getting that set up, I just kind of want to demonstrate that we're going to make the how to make the advanced item filters. We're going to use this other Z-Logic controller though for something else. So I will make more of those later. Not a problem. I just need to get more solarium and all that kind of fun stuff. And we'll be good to go. So for the rest of the episode, we're going to work on a little bit of a new project. And this is going to be kind of challenging. We're probably going to want some basic filters, which aren't too bad other than we need aluminum. I really feel like I made some of these. I don't know where they are. We're going to need the item conduits. We're going to need energy conduits. Fluid conduits, no. I think that's pretty much it. And we might need to make something a little bit later that's kind of tricky. We'll get to that. I'll take the sticks for now. So we're going to need some stone burnt. We're going to need, just looking in here, see if there's any filters. I don't see any filters. Just gonna look and make sure we don't have any item filters at all before I make some. And my luck, there'll probably be some somewhere that I'm just overlooking. That's empty. And those guys are okay. So we are going to be making a tree farm. So we need to make a farming station. This is not terrible. We need electrical steel, which I just need to grab some coal dust, which we have plenty of. And I have the iron and silicon on me, so we just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool. So we're going to make some electrical steel. We're going to need 2 diamonds. That is not an issue either. We're going to need... Actually, we're going to need 4 diamonds. So let's go ahead and take one of these blocks and deconstruct it. Alright, so and then we're going to need some pulsating iron, I believe. Is it pulsating iron? We need to make these pulsating crystals, yes. So we need 2 of these. Actually, 1 plus 9. It's 8, 16, no, 7. So we're going to make some pulsating crystals. Most of this is pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And that's why I have this other machine chassis. I was going to make a painting machine. We'll worry about that later. We can make this stuff pretty easily. Now with the UU matter, we can make machine chassis as much as we want. It's not a problem. So the only thing we need is the electrical steel, which should be done by now. And yeah, that's that. So there is the farming station. So this is something I've been wanting to make for a while, because the farming station is really, really nice to have. Now, if we look at it, it will say requires appropriate tools. Capacitors make it better, and I believe it uses 80 RF per tick. Now I don't remember in this version if that is constant or not. We could set up like some basic solar panels like these guys to generate enough power to power this thing. Or we could go a little bit differently. So let's grab a stack of oak saplings, and we're going to be making a generator. Now this is something I was kind of trying to decide what's going to be the best. We could use these iron generators. Tiny progressive automation generators would work just fine. I don't think that's a good idea. But we have the furnace generator from Extra Utilities. That I think is a little bit better. So now I'm going to get to go through all these chests real quick. It does require a furnace. Yes, it does. So we'll take this furnace. I just want to make sure that I don't have a machine block yet. If not, we have to make one, which I have the iron casing that we need for that. So it's not too much of an issue. But I do not see anything. So we'll go ahead and make that. So let's get rid of the farming station and the slice and splice. So we're going to be making the furnace generator from Extra Utilities. We need a machine block, which I just need iron, and so I just need a little bit of redstone. And we already have everything. Perfect. So we're going to make the furnace generator because I think that's going to be the easiest. So do that, and then that. And the furnace generator generates power based on whatever you basically give it. So we're going to come out here, and I want this guy over in this direction just because it's going to be the nicest place to put it. And I think we're going to do a... Let's count out with this stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So right here is where we're going to have this. And we're just going to make this underground. And do something like that. Alright, cool. So this is just going to be temporary until we're ready for everything. But I think what we could do... You know, let's do that. Let's make a path from over here. So right here is the path. Just pick these guys up and replace... Oh, the dirt's getting picked up and put in my traveler sack, which is fine. It's kind of whatever. So we're just going to go this way. F7 so I can see where the darkness is. And we'll eventually hit where we just were. Perfect. Now I don't know if this is going to be permanent, how we have it, or not. But for now, this will be a nice, easy way to get down here. And I might, in fact, kind of alter things a little bit. So let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, just so we have a little bit of room. Do the same on this side. All right, cool. So with this taken care of, let's light up this stuff. And I will get to work on making this place a little bit nicer and kind of figuring out how this tunnel is going to go. This tunnel will probably be replaced and filled in eventually, and we'll have a tunnel coming from something else. But for now, this is where we're going to have it. So we can get rid of that. We're going to want our furnace generator. And we're just going to put that guy right here. We're going to want an item conduit. And something like this. And then over here, I think, let's actually pillar up. That's fine, actually. Yeah. We're going to have our output. So we're going to basically put different things in here. Let's clean this up just a little bit. Like so. And let's see, we can fill this in. We're going to need 3 drawers. So that will all be there like that, and we can turn F7 off now. So we need 3 drawers, 1 for wood, 1 for wood, 1 for apples, 1 for saplings. So we'll give this guy the capacitor. I want to see his range. His range is too big. Now if I don't give it the capacitor, its range is a little bit smaller than I'd like. So we need to find a capacitor that's not as good. That's okay. That's not something we can deal with. We're going to need filters. Or rather, a filter. So we'll need we'll need a hopper and some paper. Nothing too bad with that. I forgot where I was looking. Forgot what I was looking for. So this is a enhanced planting. So we want something with planting but not enhanced. Clean cut. That's probably slice and splice. The clean cut is, where was that? Yeah, that is probably a simple clean cut. I don't know if that was as good or not, but nice hungry capacitor. Good planting. Let's try good planting. Do we have any others that is planting? I'm not seeing any. So, oh, that's a nice planting. This is enhanced planting. So we have a nice and we have a good. We'll see if which one does what to the range of this guy. And since we're over here, let's go ahead and get the filter. We're only going to need one filter because we're going to have drawers and they'll be locked. So we'll just need 2, 3, 4, 5. Chest. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, we can get rid of the zombie skull for now. And our silicon. And honestly, our iron as well. So let's get this stuff taken care of. We just need a basic filter. So we need a hopper. Surround that by paper. And we're gonna throw redstone in here. Okay, so I guess since we're over here, we have a good bit of wood. Let's get some stuff together. Do I have any more chests lying around? I don't believe I do. That's fine. So we're gonna need 3 chests. And let's just turn this all into wood. 1, 2, 3. 3 basic drawers. Now we have a key. We're going to use said key, if I can remember where I put said key. It is in here, I do believe. Yeah. So what we'll do is one of the trees already grew. Great. Actually that's not bad, but it's not great either. Oh my god, they're all growing. We do need to clean up the coffee. Canola is fine. Everything else is fine. So, that one is too much. And that one isn't enough either. Alright, so let's just do that. We're gonna fill saplings in here. And we'll get to this stuff in a little bit. What we can do is first of all, we can place these guys here. We're going to need a sapling for one of these guys. We are going to need a single sapling anyways. We can lock that drawer. We can lock these 2 drawers. And we'll just take this so that we can identify that drawer, and that's fine. So something we'll need to do in order to make this work is replace these blocks. That is not too much of a problem. It's just a little annoying. So I will get to that in a little bit, but just right now, removing these guys, it should prevent it from planting, I believe. Because the farming station only works on the same level. I do believe, I hope. That is the hope anyways. So we're just going to remove all this dirt. I will replace it with some sort of block later. Probably a cobblestone. It'll be a nice little border. It'll look good, hopefully. I'll try to make it look good. But let's just get rid of all this. We can pop down here. Let's go ahead and tell this guy to stop showing the range. And what we're going to do is we're going to say this guy is going to be extract, always active, and is it set to nearest first? it should go nearest first, hopefully. And what we can do is we can put a filter in here and say whitelist saplings. Now, if we put a single sapling in here, it produces 1,000 RF fairly quickly. And if we need to, we can always switch that to something like we can switch it to like the, what am I trying to say? The wood, the actual wood, if we need to. Now, typically in these types of farms, you would have some sort of like charcoal generator to power the furnace generator to give everything power. But we can't make charcoal from wood directly. We need a coke oven, and I'm not going to set that up. So this guy is going to be an insert, and we need power lines from him to here. So that should give this guy power. It's not much, but it should give him power. And he's already used it up. So I'm going to have to like jumpstart this, but that's fine. And then these guys just need to be turned to insert. We'll probably need to do wood rather than the saplings, but we'll see. I figure saplings would be a nice thing to do just because it would not cost me the wood, which is what we're after with this farm. So it's going to need some tweaking, if I can speak. But all in all, it shouldn't be too much of an issue to get this up and running. Worst case scenario, we run power, or we'll find some sort of different generator to power everything. So last thing we need to do with this, other than I'm going to clear up my inventory just a little bit. That can go there. Coffee seeds, I don't think. So the only thing we need to do still with this is, well, what do we need to do still? It should work. We need the axe. So we're going to try something. If we look at hatchets, we can make, well, we need something that's going to have a lot of durability. And I believe Tinker Construct stuff will work in that machine. Otherwise, we use an axe. And we need something with a lot of durability, like an obsidian axe. That is a lot of durability. And that's pretty cheap. So do we have any obsidian on us? Any back here? We have one. Really? So we need a little bit more obsidian. Just want to make sure I don't have any more. I don't see any. Any other axes that have a lot of durability? Steel from mechanism. Osmium's not bad. 500. You know what? Let's go with osmium for now, just because we have an excess amount of osmium that we're not using. I might make some obsidian tools later, and what we can do, and this will be pretty easy as well, let's grab, how much osmium? We have 46 blocks, so let's grab 2 blocks. That'll make a ton of axes. We'll make a chest and 16, so that should be 8. I believe we can make 6, so there is a bunch of axes. Now these should work. I don't see any reason why they would not. So let's grab some coal. We do have a lot of coal as well, so we can kind of just throw this just a ton of coal into the furnace generator for right now, and that will kind of let this run. But let's just drop down here, and can we put the osmium axes? Yes, we can. Perfect. So this is also going to need to be an in out, insert extract, extract always active, insert on brown, and we'll just put a chest right here, like so. Extract brown always active, and we'll do that. So we give this a bunch of power. This guy should eventually start working, unless it already is. And yeah, that is our automatic tree farm. Now eventually I will need to make sure that it will actually work on, is it working? That's the first question. Why is it not getting power? What are you doing? Just make a staircase for the time being. So that guy is generating power, but he might not be generating enough. It's only 40 RF per tick, so let's take that out for a second. Can we... Let's remove this. And we might need to have 2 of these furnace generators. So let's get some power. Where is your power going? What is... These guys have an internal buffer, I do believe, but shouldn't be causing me any issues. Alright, so there we go. It chopped down all those, and then it's out of power. So I'll need to make another furnace generator. That's not too bad. I'll set up a system, get everything kind of working over here. But this is the basic idea, and it should work just fine. All we have to do left is just put an apple in here, so it knows where the apples go. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next time, I'm going to do some work. I'm going to hopefully get some work done on the base. Between episodes, no promises on that, but next time, hopefully, at least the plan will be to try to get to the next age. How close are we on this? We have 3 at 77%, and then these guys ran out, so what we can do with this is really cool. We can run these through this thermal centrifuge, and we're going to get plutonium. So at the very least, we can work on getting the advanced generators for IC2. I think that will be what we'll do. We'll start working towards advanced generators and kind of go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!